And the introduction should have the topic sentence. Now remember, the topic sentence is your main argument or your thesis statement. The introduction should also include a catchy phrase that entices readers, that would be the first sentence, and some background information about the topic, and of course, the topic sentence. Now I'm going to read to you an example introduction just so you get an idea of how an introduction looks. It doesn't have to be very long, but it should include all of these components. With the rise of AI, automation, and the inevitability of job loss, guaranteed income schemes have been put forward as a solution. The concept of universal basic income, or UBI, has gained significant attention in recent years, with proponents arguing that it offers a potential solution to poverty and inequality. Under a UBI system, every citizen would receive a fixed amount of money from the government, regardless of their employment status. While UBI has its merits, it is not a sustainable solution for tackling poverty and may have detrimental economic consequences. Now, this underline part here, that sentence, that is the topic sentence. This is the argument. And now when we get to the body, you will see that we are going to include evidence and facts to support this argument here. Moving right along, this next part is about writing your body paragraphs. So body paragraphs should include evidence to support your claim or argument, and you will need to include facts and quotes that uphold your argument. If you are writing more than one body paragraph, each body paragraph should have its topic sentence that sets up the argument of that paragraph. So as you can see, these underlined sentences are topic sentences for each paragraph. That's the topic sentence for the first paragraph. And this here is the topic sentence for the second paragraph. And just a reminder, to make your writing clear, you should be using linking words. Those words will help delineate the main points and supporting evidence. So I'm going to read to you an example text so you can get an idea of how these topic sentences work in the body paragraphs. One of the key criticisms of UBI is that it could create a disincentive to work. So all the information here is going to give evidence and support this topic sentence. And overall, this topic sentence is supporting our main argument, which we stated in the introduction. So moving right along, UBI may discourage individuals from seeking employment or pursuing meaningful careers by guaranteeing a certain income regardless of employment status. For example, this could significantly decrease workforce participation, resulting in a shortage of skilled workers and diminishing productivity. Additionally, UBI does not account for the intrinsic value that work provides, such as personal fulfillment and sense of purpose. Without the motivation to work, individuals may lose these benefits, ultimately leading to a less prosperous society. Another concern with the UBI is its potential economic repercussions. Implementing a UBI system would require a substantial increase in taxation or printing of money, both of which can adversely affect the economy. Higher taxes could discourage investment, entrepreneurship, and innovation, hindering economic growth and job creation. According to the Economic and Social Research Institute, ESRI, a meaningful rate of UBI would require a tax rate that is not likely to be politically feasible. So here, this is evidence and a quote from the Economic and Social Research Institute. Similarly, printing money to fund UBI could spark inflation, devaluing the currency, and increasing citizens' living costs. Moreover, UBI does not address the inherent inequalities in wealth distribution. While UBI aims to provide a basic income for all, it fails to account for the varying cost of living in different regions. This could lead to a distortion in wealth distribution and exacerbate income disparities instead of alleviating them. So while we have evidence here, it is supported by a quote from a reputable research institute. Now, in some cases, your teacher will expect you to write a refutation to your own argument. And it is basically showing that there's an argument against your claim. But in this paragraph, you will also need to present evidence against the refutation in order to support your claim even more. So I'm going to read to you this example of a refutation. Again, there is a topic sentence for this paragraph, and this refutation should be included in the body paragraphs. Okay, so far this is the third body paragraph. Proponents of UBI argue that it can alleviate poverty and guarantee a minimum standard of living for all citizens. Replacing government welfare programs with UBI is a possible solution, but its economic and social ramifications are unknown. Moreover, UBI fails to address the root causes of poverty and inequality, such as lack of access to quality education and employment opportunities. Without addressing these underlying issues, UBI may only serve as a band-aid solution rather than a comprehensive poverty alleviation strategy. We've reached the end almost. We're at the conclusion. Now, this is the easier part to write because basically you are restating your claim with the strongest argument for it. And in the conclusion, it's good to also offer up a possible solution. So I'm going to read to you an example of a conclusion, and here it is. Universal basic income may appear to be an appealing solution to poverty and inequality, but it comes with its drawbacks. UBI's inadequacy in addressing the underlying causes of poverty, the potential disincentive to work, and the possible economic repercussions make it an unsustainable solution. Instead, now here's the part I just read to you was restating the claim with the strongest argument, and this last part here is a possible solution. Instead, governments should focus on implementing comprehensive policies that tackle education and employment disparities, while ensuring a safety net for those in need. By addressing the root causes of poverty, we can create a more equitable and prosperous society for all.